Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Hop English Podcast. I am Sarah, and I am so happy to be here with you today.
And I'm Leo. We are your hosts, and today we have a topic that can literally change your life. We are talking about daily routines.
That's right, Leo. Have you ever woken up and felt like you were already behind? Like your brain is in a fog and you just can't get moving? I think we have all been there.
Oh, definitely. I used to be the king of the snooze button. But here is the catch. How you start your day isn't just about luck. It's about science. Today, we are going to use some incredible research to show you how to build a routine that makes you feel like a mad scientist of productivity.
A mad scientist. I love that. We are going to dive into the 6-step morning protocol from Dr. Arthur Brooks at Harvard, the 1% rule from James Clear, and even some strange secrets from famous artists like Igor Stravinsky.
So, if you want to learn English and improve your life at the same time, stay with us until the end. We even have a magic bean secret that will change how you drink your morning coffee.
Let's start with the basics. Leo, what is the most important part of a routine? Is it how many hours you sleep?
Well, Sarah, most people think it's the amount of sleep. We always hear, get 8 hours. But a massive study of 60,000 people found something different. It turns out that sleep consistency, waking up and going to bed at the same time, is actually more important for your health than how long you sleep.
That is amazing. So even if I sleep only 6 hours, if I do it at the exact same time every day, I might be healthier than someone who sleeps 8 hours but at different times?
Exactly. The study showed that people with regular sleep patterns had a much lower risk of early death. It's about keeping your internal clock, or your circadian rhythm, happy.
I love that. So step 1 of our Hop English routine is be consistent, even on weekends. But Leo, once I'm awake at 4:30 a.m., what then? Do I just sit in the dark and wait for the sun?
Definitely not. That's where the mad scientist energy really kicks in. You have to use that early energy before it turns into stress. Dr. Arthur Brooks talks about something called Brahma Muhurta. It's an ancient idea from India that means creator's time. It suggests waking up about an hour and a half before the sun comes up.
4:30 in the morning? Leo, that sounds impossible for most people.
It sounds tough, I know, but there is a reason. Research shows that people who are awake to see the dawn have lower levels of stress and negative affect, which is just a fancy way of saying bad moods.
But here's the catch. I am not a morning lark. I am a night owl. Can I still do this?
Actually, Sarah, science says your chronotype, whether you like mornings or nights, can be changed by your environment. Dr. Brooks wasn't a morning person either, but he used a $5 alarm clock from Amazon to win the first battle of the day, getting out of bed.
A $5 alarm clock? That's a great tip. And that leads to a digital detox moment. Don't use your phone as an alarm. If you check your phone the moment you wake up, you are letting the world's stress into your brain before you even brush your teeth.
So true. Okay, so we are up early, we are consistent. What is step 2?
Step 2 is get physical. Dr. Brooks hits the gym within 15 minutes of waking up, and he's not doing it just for big muscles. He does it for his mood.
I need that. I'm definitely a mad scientist with intense feelings in the morning.
Exactly. Exercise is like a reset button for your brain. If you feel a lot of stress or negative affect, picking up heavy things or running is the best way to manage it. It regulates your stress hormones.
And for our listeners who want an easy way to start, there are great tools like the Pump Club app by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's all about building small, healthy habits. Speaking of habits, Sarah, how do we make these things stick?
This is where we look at the book Atomic Habits. James Clear says we should focus on getting 1% better every day. If you get 1% better every day for a year, you will be 37 times better by the end.
That is such a motivating thought. You don't have to change everything at once, just 1%.
Right. And don't focus on goals. Focus on systems. A goal is winning the game, but a system is the process that gets you there. If you have a bad habit, it's not because you are bad, it's because your system is bad.
I love that. You fall to the level of your systems. Okay, so step 1 is consistency. Step 2 is physical exercise. What is step 3?
Step 3 is get metaphysical. This means taking time for your soul or your mind. Dr. Brooks uses prayer or meditation. He learned from the Dalai Lama that starting the day with analytical meditation, thinking deeply about something wise, makes you much more productive.
Even if you aren't religious, you can journal or just sit in silence for 20 minutes. It's about being metacognitive, thinking about your own thoughts. It actually changes your brain. Long-term meditators have more volume in the hippocampus, the part of the brain that helps with memory and mood.
I feel more relaxed just hearing that. But now, Leo, I'm getting thirsty. Is it time for the magic bean?
Yes! This is step 4. Now, remember our mad scientist theme, because the magic isn't actually in the bean itself. It's in the timing of the bean. We call it the 3-hour caffeine rule.
Wait, so the magic is actually in the waiting? Why? I thought coffee was supposed to help.
It does, but your brain has a chemical called adenosine that makes you feel groggy. Caffeine blocks the receptors for adenosine. If you drink coffee the moment you wake up, you block the adenosine, but it keeps building up in your brain. When the caffeine wears off at 2 p.m., all that adenosine hits you at once. Boom! You are a zombie.
So the trick is to wait?
Yes! Wait about 3 hours. Let your body clear the adenosine naturally. Dr. Brooks wakes at 4:30 but doesn't have his first coffee until 7:30. By then, he uses the caffeine for focus, not just to wake up.
That is a game changer. I am going to try that tomorrow. Okay, what about food? I'm hungry.
Step 5 is tryptophan time. For breakfast, you want a high-protein meal. Dr. Brooks eats Greek yogurt with walnuts and berries.
Why that specific food?
Because Greek yogurt is high in tryptophan. Tryptophan increases the serotonin in your brain. Serotonin makes you feel calm and ready to face the world.
So I can eat my way to happiness? I'm in.
In a way, yes. It's all about neurochemistry. And this leads us to the final step of the morning protocol. Step 6, protect the flow state.
Oh, I know this one. This is when you do your most important work, right?
Exactly. Between 8 a.m. and noon is sacred time. For most people, your cognitive performance, your attention and memory peaks during the day and dips at night.
But here's the mistake many people make. They spend their best brain hours checking emails or reading stressful news.
Exactly. Dr. Brooks calls it circling the bed like a dog. Don't waste your dopamine on small tasks. Use those first 4 hours for your biggest, most creative projects. Don't take meetings. Don't answer the phone. Just work.
I love that. It's like being a superhero for 4 hours. But Leo, what if someone has a different job? What if they work at night?
That is why understanding your circadian rhythm is so important. Your body temperature and your mental efficiency are linked. Usually when your temperature is high, your performance is high. You have to find your own peak.
It's also interesting to see how artists in the past did this. In the book Daily Rituals, we learn that Anthony Trollope wrote exactly 3,000 words every morning before going to his job at the post office. He wrote 250 words every 15 minutes.
That is amazing discipline. And remember Igor Stravinsky? When he had writer's block and couldn't think of music, he would stand on his head to clear the brain.
Maybe we should try that in the studio. But really, the message is that a routine is a choice. It puts your life on autopilot so your mind is free for the big, interesting stuff.
We've covered a lot today. Consistency, morning exercise, meditation, delaying caffeine, high-protein breakfast, and deep work. It sounds like a lot, but remember the 1% rule.
Just pick one thing. Maybe tomorrow you just wait 3 hours for your coffee, or you set your alarm for the same time as yesterday. Every small action is a vote for the person you want to become.
And for our English learners, your daily routine is the perfect time to practice. Describe your day in English. I wake up at 7, I stretch, I hydrate. Use the vocabulary we talked about today.
We want to hear from you. What is one part of your routine you want to change? Are you a morning person or a night owl? Leave a comment below. We read every single one.
And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and share this podcast with a friend who needs a little boost in their morning.
Thank you for joining us on the Hop English podcast. Remember, your happiness is in your hands.
Build your system, win the day, and we will see you in the next episode.
Take care and have a balanced, productive day ahead.
Bye-bye.